Recollections in America was my just idea of watching, our president at the time, George Bush, and that administration just drunk with power. The idea of claiming God is on our side and waging war, slow down, with the other side saying Allah is on our side. Well, God can't be on both sides. God wants it. If they're bringing up God, if the president, is bringing up God about a war, saying God is on our side, he obviously doesn't really know much about God, because God wants us to live in peace and wants us to overcome, to become enlightened. If we can't do it on a personal level, and we fight amongst ourselves, which I sometimes struggle with, controlling my issues, how can we expect countries to get along? But watching a country being drunk with power, intoxicated with power, like the woman addicted to diamonds like cocaine, like it's a drug. Power is a drug. So I went on eBay and I found all these old photographs and bought them of family photos, and I noticed one theme kept coming up in this one box of photos, and everyone was drinking. And then I added, for a fashion store, so I added models, and then I published it. It was published in Loma Vogue, and it was a statement, using a magazine as vehicle, but it was a statement about just, in every picture I put a little bit of Americana in it. So I call it Drunk Americans. I just felt like we weren't looking at the world in a global view, or looking. It was very insular. Our news was very much from an American point of view, and not looking at the other countries' points of view. And in that sense, you're just a drunk, and drunks aren't capable of making rational decisions. If you're drunk with power, like being drunk with alcohol, you're just making bad judgments because you're intoxicated. So that was the purpose behind these photographs, and I tried to fit in the models seamlessly, matching the lighting and everything, to make it look, you can't tell what was put in and what wasn't.